Thank you very much. Here it is. It's late Monday night. I don't feel too bad because most of you are working on it right now. So unless you stay up late, you're probably seeing this on Tuesday. Because Tuesday, what is due? Worksheet, Chapter 8, XII, both sides are due by Tuesday at 10:30. And the back side of Note Worksheet 2 over Hitler. We ended Hitler with asking the exact date of when Germany attacked Poland, which was the beginning of World War II. So, now we're on 31. So let's go right away. 31. His first assassination attempt, this is a pretty cool special effect, was November 8, 1939. First assassination. So things are just getting going. I mean, he just started a war in September. November, somebody's trying to kill the poor guy. And so it says when and who is underlined. Johann George Elzer? I don't know. Anyway, I thought it was amazing that within a month after he started the war, somebody tried to kill him. Or, yeah, maybe a little over a month. Anyway, that's pretty cool. So let's keep going. Oh, by the way, I'm setting it up for this movie right here, which I really think this summer I'm going to do for a movie night. And that's Valkyrie, starring Tom Cruise. Anyway, we're going to get to it. Let's go. If you need to pause it, pause it. It's right on the bottom here. So now I'm going to move on. Here we go. Operation Barbarossa. On December 18, 1940, Hitler Directive number 21, Operation Barbarossa. Attack on the Soviet Union was signed. So you just have to put what's in bold print. That's what it was called, but it was the attack of the Soviet Union. He did that in December of 1940. Number 33, that was 32. What year did Hitler order the systematic assassination of the European Jews? That would be December 1941. December 1941. That's number 33. We're going to go fast here because I'm tired and we didn't even get my special effects in. Feel bad about that. Okay? December 1941. 1942, January 20, the Wannsee Conference to coordinate measures for the final solution of the Jewish question. And number 34, what did the Wannsee Conference try to coordinate? The final solution of the Jewish question. And of course, the final solution was eliminate them. I think we know that. Oh. So this one you might have to pause. This is a little longer. So while you pause it, the rest of us are moving on. Assassination, another one, the popular ones that actually had a chance. That would have been, wait, I don't think we're there yet. Nope. 1943, capitulation of the close-in Germany's 6th Army in Sachsenburg, who according to Hitler's command had to hold their position until the end. It's just a famous battle. I was probably doing more of the battle history when I put that one in. That's why there's no question on it. There it is. The other assassination attempt was by Santa Claus's little brother, Graf Schenk von Stauffenberg, and it failed also. So, what year and by whom was another assassination? It would be 1944, and it'd be this guy right here. Okay? So that's number 35. Number 36, by 1944, what ages of men were supposed to be in the Army? You know, when you have a draft, you want to get the young, strong, fighting guys, right? Well, after you have all of them, then you're going to go on either end. You're going to get older and younger. So, by 1944, 75th ordered that all German men between 16 and 60 years of age had to do military service in that word, which means the German army, and had to defend the borders of the Reich. So it was 16 to 60 years old. So you get your driver's license, you get to go to war, and you're ready for retirement, and you're going to war. All right, so that's number 36, and here we are, number 37. You know the answer. By the way, pause this if you need it. We're going on. Oh, we do have it here. Name a movie in 2008 about a Hitler assassination attempt. Yeah. Oh yeah, here we go. Valkyrie. Right there. Oh look, there's a DVD. Actually, it's a Blu-ray right there. Whoa. All right, that's how you spell it. That would be number 37. The exact date of the attempt was July 20th, 1944. Again, very good movie. It was at inside his roof's lair headquarters is where it was at. Do I put where it was at? I said the exact date. Yes. Where is the secret bunker? Number 39. I think I got a picture right here, don't I? No, it must be on the second page. The apparent purpose of the assassination attempt was to seize political control of Germany and its armed forces from the Nazi Party, which they wouldn't have called it that, including the SS, in order to obtain peace with the Western Allies as soon as possible. It's in the movie that the minute they took over, they were going to surrender right away, within a day. Because once you surrendered, even if the other people change their mind and say, oh, you guys are the bad guys, you killed Hitler, it's too late. You already let in the Allies, and you can use them for protection. It was a very good plan. So number 40 is in bold print. Now this is big. To seize political control of Germany and its armed forces from the Nazi Party. Alright, this is the answer for number 40. And you expect to have all the words there, even if you have to go below it. That is, again, I'm going to read it one last time, and then you have to pause it. To seize political control of Germany and its armed forces from the Nazi Party. Okay, pause. Alright, unpause. We're on 41. Was there high-ranking officers involved in the plot? And if you saw the movie, you know the answer is yes. The underlying desire of many of those involved, high-ranking officers, was apparently to show to the world that not all the Germans were like Hitler and Nazis. And was their goal peace? Yes. So both those 41s are yes. So I know 42 is on the next one. So those two were yes. And so if you don't have this written down, please pause it now. Okay, here we go. Number 42. How many people got arrested after the failed attempt? The plot was the culmination of efforts of several groups of German resistance to overthrow the Nazi-led German government. The failure of both the assassination and the military coup d'etat, which was planned to follow it, led to the arrest of at least 7,000 people by the Gestapo. 7,000 people. Not all of them were guilty, but they were associated with somebody guilty. And so they were arrested. So number 42 is 7,000. Whoa! And who did the arresting? Of course the Gestapo. Everybody and your dog knows that. According to records of the Fuhrer Conference on Naval Affairs, 4,980 of these were executed. So not everybody died, but most of them did. So who did the arresting? How many got executed? That's right there, 4,980. And number 44, is it still going to be here? When was Hitler's last broadcast? Oh, there it is. I knew I had it. There it is after the explosion. And if you watch the movie, the suitcase was underneath the table, which they believe shielded it. I can tell you more detail, but you got to see the movie. But anyway, you can see it was a pretty good bomb, and Hitler did survive.
Oh.
All right. Oh, look at there. There's Hitler right there.
Oh.
January 30th was the last broadcast announced by Hitler. He called upon for fanatic resistance against the advancing Allied troops and attested to the ultimate victory. I was reading about Hitler's last days, and we're going to get some of that too. I guess I have it in here because I added it, but it was pretty hilarious. Up until the day before he committed suicide, he said, we're going to win, we're going to win, even though everybody and their dog knew they were losing. So number 44 was right there, January 30th. Number 45, what do we call Hitler's order to completely destroy the German land before the Allies come? The Nero Order. Okay, when you see the movie, which I have that movie too, called Fury, about the tanks going into Germany at this time, you actually see the Gestapo enforcing the Nero Order. If you weren't doing it, they would kill their own people. So that's a very good movie too. And in fact, we almost had it. We had a movie night, and it was actually in the top 3 running on if we were going to watch it. Anyway, it's called the Nero Order, instructing to completely desolate the German area before retraction. In other words, they were going to destroy everything. Like, hey, the Allies are coming, burn your house down, burn your barn down, so that when they come in, there's nothing left. And so a lot of people said, no, we don't want to. So, and he also, in this last broadcast, expressed his contempt against the German people who turned out to be too weak for the enforcement of his aims.
Oh.
So at the very end, Hitler is blaming everybody. It's all your fault, people. So, yeah, imagine if you voted for him and you were like, yeah, Hitler, and all of a sudden he's chewing you out. All right, that was number 45. And now we're at number 46. I think we're going to the next page. There it is, April 29, 1945. The marriage of Hitler with Eva Braun, his longtime girlfriend. There she is, Eva. So, who does Hitler marry the day before he committed suicide? Eva Braun, right there, Eva. Okay? The date was April 29, 1945. We just went past April 29th, didn't we? Okay, we're going to go. You should have paused it. Here we go. April 30th, 1945, together with Eva Braun, Hitler committed suicide in the bunker of the Reich Chancellor in Berlin. So what do I say here? What is the exact date of their honeymoon? So, like, what are we going to do for our honeymoon, Adolf? We're going to commit suicide. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. All right, anyway, what did I ask anyway? I don't even remember that. Oh, the exact date he committed suicide right there. And number 48, what was he taking during the day? I'd heard about this before. Somebody else had mentioned it to me. He was already taking Benzodrine and cocaine-laced eye drops to get him through the day, and barbiturates to help him sleep at night.
Oh.
So he was so on these uppers during the day, they had to give him downers at night. So the guy was really messed up. So the two that I want you to put, because I got D- in biology, that means nothing to me. Cocaine, that means something to me. This, if I could pronounce it right, that would mean something to me too. But anyway, they talked about that, how clear was Hitler really thinking towards the end, because he was on those drugs like that. So number 48, the first one would be cocaine to keep him awake, and that big word, which is at night. So those are number 48. 49, what did the two take to kill themselves? They believed that both he and his wife, new wife, swallowed cyanide capsules, then Hitler shot himself with his pistol. And I didn't find out, maybe you can find out if she was shot or not after they took the poison. So, what did the two take? Cyanide capsule. That's number 49. Number 50, what does Hitler do to speed things up? Just shoots himself with his own revolver, by the way, which was a nice one. And what was poured over their bodies? Hitler was afraid that the Russians would use his body and make fun of him after death. So gasoline, petroleum, was poured over the bodies and they were set alight. And they were saying some of the people that lit the fire stayed there, making sure his body was burning, and they could hear the Russians coming closer to them in the gunfire already. So then they went into the bunker while the body of Hitler and his new wife is burning. So they were that close. The Russians were literally the next day, or that day, I don't remember, I think it was the same day, April 30th, is when the Russians actually caught up with them. So Hitler waited till the last minute.
Oh.
So you got number 50, petroleum or gasoline was poured on their body. And so let's look at the dates now. We said that April 30th committed suicide, so when did they surrender, which is number 51. And the mourners didn't linger. Long besides the burning bodies, a Russian bombardment began, forcing the group back down into the bunkers after giving their leader a swift Heil Hitler salute. Germany surrenders. There it is. It took a while, didn't it? May 7th, 1945. That would be the answer for number 51. How long after he committed suicide? A week after Hitler's death.
Oh.
The proud and boastful movement of the 1930s was drawing its final breath. The Nazis had promised the German people dignity, respect, prosperity, and for a time it seemed to deliver on these promises. But their ultimate legacy was a war that had claimed lives of more than 48 million people. And I had read something just recently on the total amount of deaths, not just those that he killed, but everybody was killed. And, I mean, going beyond concentration camps, just all the deaths. And I believe it was more than 48 million. But anyway, do I have that there? How long before? Okay, number 52 is, we're into, now you're going to see some, on the next one, you're going to see clips of a class that graduated 2 years ago when I was on this subject with them. And maybe at the end of this, I might put a little clip on some of the same questions that we just went over. But definitely on the other one, we're going to go back and forth from me to them. So the next one is going to be more entertaining, okay? There it is. So, the Holocaust. There it is, number 52. The Holocaust, systematic, bureaucratic, state-sponsored persecution and murder of approximately 6 million Jews by the Nazi regime and its collaborators. So number 52, you're just writing Holocaust, okay? And number 53, name one book that spread lies about the Jews. That's where I got it from. And the Jews were the same in one respect. They all had normal lives as farmers, tailors, seamstress, factory hands, accountants, doctors, teachers, small business owners. So they were everywhere. It wasn't like all the Jews were bankers. No, that's not the case. Propaganda was used against the Jews. This is the book that you're supposed to put down for number 53, The Poisonous Mushroom. And in the 1930s when it went downhill. So there was a lot of stuff in the media and everything to keep people hating the Jews. So there's the poison mushroom, that is number 53. And 53, there it goes. And after 53, I want you to pause this because I think I'm going to the next one. Because 54 says, what's the Jewish population? Nope, sorry. No, here it is. The Nazi Party takes power, Germany becomes chancellor. Yeah, that's done. Okay, February, temporary restriction on civil liberties of all citizens, never to be restored. The concentration camp at Dachau is established. And May, the trade unions are closed. Books declared contrary to Nazi beliefs are publicly burned. And in one of the Raiders of the Lost Ark movies, they had the burning of the books. There it is. The population of Germany in 1933, when he first got power, was 566,000. I'm sorry. So that's your answer for number 54. We only have 3 more. We're going to go fast here, so you're going to have to pause it. March 22nd, 1933, Nazis opened Dachau concentration camp near Munich, to be followed by Buchenwald near Weimar in central Germany, near Berlin in northern Germany. So the one I want you to have is Dachau. It was, when was the concentration camp Dachau open? March 22nd, 1933. Okay, I underlined the wrong one. Should underline March 22nd, 1933. That's the answer for 55. Now we're at 56. And I used to have you write this out. Now you put a non-Aryan. A non-Aryan is defined as anyone descended from a non-Aryan, especially Jewish, parents or grandparents. One parent or grandparent classifies the descendant as a non-Aryan, especially if one parent or grandparent was of the Jewish faith. So he narrowed what it meant, because remember, Hitler is doing the super race, okay? And so he said, look, we want to keep the super race clean. So it's necessary for him to have a definition. So you're going to put on 56 as non-Aryan. Okay, there's only 3 answers on this whole page, so I want you to pause it. We're going to 57 so we can finish this. And when was it they're declared the only party? And that would have been at the, right here, July 14, 1933. There's no other party. And their party wasn't called Nazis. It was called the, what was it called? It was called the, no, I'm blank on it. The National Socialist German Workers' Party. That's what his party was. So 57 is the last one. Again, this one went a lot faster. Next one, you might even see a clip now, but I'm going to go put this together and upload it onto YouTube. So again, thank you for the applause, and we'll see you tomorrow.